So, welcome everybody. It's good to have you here with us, and we will do refresher training where we're very glad to see so many people attending. We want to remind you of the purpose of microsites. It's ironic, but we're using microsites not just to build microsites, but to build leadership in NARFE. That's the skill, that's the big lack in NARFE is getting leaders who will step up and are willing to do the work that needs to be done. And what we found is getting people active on a project gives them new skills, keeps the interest up in accomplishing something. And so we're all on a journey together. We are using microsites to get new members and attract new, engage current members. But think of it as the work you do is in addition to the actual microsites themselves. By the way, the link at the bottom, the link in all these tutorials will be available on the CAB microsite after the sessions. So this is a reminder that creativity enhances the content of any microsite. We are really asking that people, after the initial building of a microsite, you have time to add the albums, images, audio, and video, and getting member feedback. That's a critical thing. Use the contact forms, use the FedHub community, reach out to other webmasters. We really want to see a network formed between those who have the skills to do the work on a website and those who are engaged through the website. So get your members engaged. That's a critical skill. Maintenance. This is something that we all are challenged with, but when you think about it, it's really an opportunity. Maintenance tasks freshen the content of your website, of your microsite. You can get new posts all the time that really encourages members to come back to your website. You can get the information from the NARFE news line, the daily clips. But the other tasks that need to be done are things like check the links. Do they work? Is the information that you share on your website, is it current? Is the meeting information up to date? Are you advertising NARFE conventions and gatherings, the referendum? Take advantage of all these opportunities and present the information to your members. Also, when information is old, you don't need to keep it forever. Um, the one caveat is do not edit the posts. Posts are meant to stay forever. And so when you write a post, you're going to think about that and keep in mind that that this post, you write it in a way that it's able to be um, retained. It'll make sense in 2 years' time from now. Other maintenance tasks you could do is to update the FAQs based on what people have asked about. You could rename the media library files. And remember, when you do that, you need to, for instance, if you find that you added images and you did not title them properly, and you go back and retitle them, make sure you uh, add them back into the page where they came from. Because when you delete an image and rename it and put it back in the media library, you need to connect it back to the pages where it is. So it can be a tedious process, but also it adds value and it makes the site easier to hand on off to the next person. and test your contact forms. Standardization. This is the big bugaboo. We really encourage you to maintain the format the way it is, and that is the structure of the microsite. It's been designed in a way to be easy for all members so that there's consistent branding and formatting, there's easy navigation, there's easy passing on of one website to the next person. And people have a sense of confidence when they know they can find information where it is. Remember, we're still dealing with a membership base with an average age of 80. So we need to serve the needs of our members as well as serve the bring new members in. And here we go. This is an outline of what we have in store for you this session. Connie will deal with the contact forms in just a minute. And we will store all this information on the CAB microsite. If you have questions afterwards, you can always contact the Microsites Working Group using that link at the bottom and go to the YouTube channel. So that's the end of this presentation. And Connie, I'm going to turn it over to you.